Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to talk about a new MMO. We're going to talk about Last Oasis, that is developed and published by Donkey Crew. It released 2 days ago on Steam in early access and it has right now a mixed review. Last Oasis is a nomadic survival MMO. Earth have stopped rotating and the last human survivors need to outrun the scorching sun in a massive open world. So this game has a lot of, well, when I look at this game, first of all I start thinking about games like Ark and like classical survival games like this. But people here that I hear and reviews I see say this game is on the next level of a survival MMO. So let's go through all the different things in this game that they want to tell us about and what it's actually about this game. So first of all, we're going to talk about something called the Walkers. Traverse the world on your Walker, a wooden wind-powered machine inspired by Theo Jansen's amazing strand beats. Walker are mobile bases that can be adapted for travel, transportation, harvesting and combat. Personalize your Walker to fit your needs with multitude of structural attachments and upgrades. So it sounds like this Walker is going to be your mainly transportation and combat, and it's going to be your main transportation vehicle in this game. And I mean, it looks cool. It has this game, it has some kind of a Mad Max vibe, but also with some kind of a samurai touch in it, or is it just me? The second topic is going to be the scorching sun. The sun burns the land in the west, turning it to dust. In order to stay ahead of the operating sun, nomads must explore new territories that slowly emerge on the eastern horizon, where the earth has long been frozen in impenetrable ice. So, I guess the main theme about this game is that the earth has stopped rotating for some reason. And now, of course, where the sun, of course, is at a place where, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't rotate, but for some reason, the Earth is not rotating anymore. So that means the sun is for a very long time at the same place. Of course, everything will be scorched, but sometimes it's not. When it's not on the same very long time on the other place, it's very icy. I can't really think about how it would work if the Earth stopped spinning. That's kind of weird. We also have this law from the game. After a cataclysmic event halted in the Earth's rotation, the planet was split into two extreme and deadly environments. Only a narrow region between the burning and freezing halves of the planet can support life. This region moves as the planet orbits around the sun, and all living creatures must migrate with it to survive. In order to keep moving, the remnants of humanity have built nomadic machines and a walking city called Flotilla. Okay, so this makes sense that there's a very scorched zone, there's a very icy zone, but like somewhere in between there is a place that you can actually live, but it keeps moving because, of course, the Earth doesn't rotate anymore, but for some reason it of course it still moves around the sun. So there is some zones that is sometimes safe and sometimes not safe. The next topic about this game will be survive and thrive. Survive by exploiting what's left of the world, find a source of water, hunt ferocious creatures, fend off pirates, brew mind-bending vitamins, and uncover hidden Walker technologies. Build autonomous machines to harness the power of wind. Claw your way from ragged nomadic trader to the height of mercenary king, fleet commander, or a legendary rich merchant. And this game, of course, also have some kind of a trading and player-driven economy. So there are trade networks that stretch between discovered Oasis. In this global player-driven economy, smart and quick traders can take advantage of supply and demand to make huge profits. Other nomads may opt to produce or hunt down rare and highly localized resources It's always wise to consider potential competitors first, though. Threaten another clan operation and you may become the next target. And so now with all this where you have like exploring and hunting and all that, you probably may be thinking about how big is this game. The large open world is made up of many interconnected oases that are over 100 square kilometers each. Potentially thousands of oases exist simultaneously. The number of automatically adjusted are to accommodate the size of the player base. Explore them to reveal new and unique biomes. While plundering their limited resources, some nomads may pit stop to refill their water. Others will settle for some time, but ultimately everyone will pick up and voyage east to escape the encroaching sun. It's actually quite cool. So you can't sit down forever and build a base where you're like standing forever, because the sun is coming and scorching everything. So maybe you can build a base for a day or two, maybe only 1 hour, but then in the end it will come. And then you may be thinking about, okay, so if I have a base, is my base going to be rated when I'm offline? Well, the wasteland is as a safe open stretch of desert that sits between the last livable oases on Earth. It can be used to travel to adjacent oases or as a place to hide your walker and safely log off with all your belongings. So that means you can actually log off and don't think about everything is getting lost. When you log off, well, when you log off in these safe places, I think, then you can't really get losing any items or something like that. If we go to talk about the combat, Last Oasis featured dynamic skill-based directional melee combat. Nomads can choose their weapon from a wide range of both one- and two-handed swords, maces, axes, and quarterstaffs. If you prefer ranged combat, you can customize your walker with weapons like ballistas, scatter shotguns, repeaters, or even giant slingshots. Specialize in one or become more versatile fighter by trying to master them all. I would probably personally myself play with a two-handed sword. That sounds really amazing. Also, you can construct portable bases or more permanent fortifications to protect yourself from hostile nomads and wildlife. Stone walls offer superior defense, while lighter wooden structures are able to be packed on larger walkers and relocated. This game also features solo experience, so individuals and small groups of players have as many opportunities as clans to prosper. Clans might control territories and lead the economy, but cunning traders, skilled mercenaries, agile hunters, and powers will find niches that better suit solo play. While solo play will always be a viable playstyle, social features like voice chat make it easy to meet new friends and team up to kill some of the largest creatures. Keep in mind that I saw a lot of the reviews on the game, and a lot of the bad reviews is actually based on this one here. They actually claim, some of the people claim, that the game is not soloable, that you need to have like a big clan or something like that. I can't personally comment on it because I haven't bought the game, I haven't played the game, I'm just talking about it. So I'm just highlighting that if you go to Steam and you go down in the reviews, you can see some people are saying this game is not soloable, but again, I haven't played the game, so I don't know if it's true. I'm just highlighting it if you're sitting now and like super hyped to play this game alone. Then I'm just warning you that you should probably do some research yourself. Because clans and warfare grow your clan into political and economic power, control a region and get rewarded with a supply of local resources gathered by the roaming nomads. Make alliance to protect your income because war is always around the corner. Enemy clans will challenge your control and threaten to take away everything you build. Sounds pretty cool. And for moving around the map, you can also get a grappling hook. Master the vertical movements. Every nomad owns a grappling hook. It's a tool that can be adapted to almost any playstyle. It's all about your skill. Some struggle to climb the smallest rock, while others swing through forest outspeeding the fastest walker. Sounds pretty cool. And now we're going to talk about the big enemy. What is the big enemy in this game? It is of course a sandworm. And a sandworm is it's an enemy that never goes out of fashion. It's always probably the coolest enemy to face. Dubbed the Long Ones, these roaming creatures are biggest threats nomads will face. The worms are ravenous. Once the beast focuses on a walker, it loses sight of everything else. In order to defeat the worm, experienced nomadic hunter must band together. Entering its territory underprepared will mean certain death. If the hunters succeed, they will have reason to tap a few barrels of the fermented cacti. They just gotten their hands on some of the rarest and most sought after resource, enough to make their entire crew rich and powerful. So the sandworm is probably a thing that can kill you, but it will also be something that will be very rewarding if you kill it. Keep in mind the sandworm is a physical beast in the game, so if you build a base or camp and the sandworm comes randomly and just goes through it, it will not just go through it, it will basically tear and rip everything in the game. Well, it will destroy your whole base. It's like a big bulldozer that is just moving through the map. Actually quite cool. So again, I think this is pretty much summing up the small items of Last Oasis. Again, I haven't played it myself, I just really like to talk about it because it is a new survival MMO on Steam. And it is in early access now, you can play it. It's been out for 2 days. And it has been receiving a lot of, well, positive reviews as a next level survival MMO. So I could potentially think about buying the game and try it out. I'm still thinking about it. But this video was made so everyone could know about this game. And if you're like a really big survival fan, well, here you go. It's a new survival MMO. So everyone, let me know, have you played this game? What do you think about it? Or do you actually think about playing it? Let me know in the comments, else I'll just say thanks for watching everyone. Leave down a comment, let me know. Have a wonderful evening. Peace out.